The drama surrounding the WNBA continues to escalate in unexpected and bizarre ways, most recently with the shocking incident involving Sophie Cunningham and the now infamous Flying Dildo Gate. What started as a strange, almost comical fan stunt has quickly turned into a dangerous and serious safety concern for the league. The latest episode saw Cunningham, a seasoned player for the Indiana Fever, struck by a neon green dildo during a game against the Los Angeles Sparks. While it might sound like something out of a surreal, satirical comedy, this event marked the third instance of this disturbing trend, and it has raised significant questions about safety, respect, and the integrity of professional sports. For Cunningham, this moment was more than just an absurdity. After all, she had already warned fans on social media days earlier, urging them to stop throwing objects on the court. "Stop throwing these green objects on the floor. You're going to hurt one of us," she had tweeted, unaware that it would be her who would be struck by one of these objects. When it happened, Cunningham's response was one of disbelief and frustration. "No way that thing actually hit me," she posted later, acknowledging the surreal nature of the situation. But the twist. Her tweet went viral, quickly amassing millions of views, highlighting just how much attention the incident had drawn. This wasn't just about a harmless prank anymore. This was a direct threat to player safety. The green dildo that struck Cunningham had already made an appearance in earlier games, and each time it had come dangerously close to hitting someone. But this time it did. As the game unfolded, Cunningham was the unfortunate target of this bizarre stunt. While she took to social media with humor and disbelief, the gravity of the situation wasn't lost on her teammates, including Caitlin Clark, who witnessed the incident firsthand. Clark's stunned, wide-eyed expression captured the real impact of the moment. She didn't need to say a word. Her reaction conveyed everything. This was no longer funny. It was serious. The WNBA's response to this situation has been under scrutiny. Fans, players, and critics alike have been vocal about the league's slow and inadequate reaction to this ongoing problem. What once seemed like an isolated incident is now part of a disturbing trend of organized disruption. Leaked audio and online conversations revealed that there is an organized group behind these actions, people actively working to cause chaos at WNBA games for the sake of viral attention. One person was even heard calling the act legendary and proudly labeling it as marketing at its finest. The sad truth? These individuals weren't concerned about the players on the court or the integrity of the game. They only cared about making headlines and going viral. While the situation has understandably drawn online outrage, the danger to players cannot be overstated. The objects being thrown are not only humiliating but could easily cause serious injury. The most concerning part? This isn't just happening once. This is the third time this green dildo has made its way onto the court. In one previous instance, the object nearly struck a child. In another, it hit a player mid-game. Yet despite the growing number of incidents, the league's response has been slow to match the urgency of the situation. Some arenas have caught the objects before they hit the court, while others have failed to stop them from entering the venue altogether. But what about the players, particularly the WNBA's biggest stars like Caitlin Clark? What is their reaction to this unfolding chaos? As a player who has seen firsthand the impact of these disruptions, Clark's response has been telling. While she has not issued a direct statement about the green dildo incident, her reaction during the game spoke volumes. The look of shock and concern on her face when the object hit Cunningham made it clear that this was no longer just a joke. It was a serious threat to the safety and well-being of the players. Clark, ever the professional, continued to play through the chaos, but the discomfort was evident. Her silence spoke louder than any statement she could have made. This wasn't about making headlines or responding to online critics. It was about ensuring the players' safety and preserving the integrity of the game. The growing backlash over the green dildo incident brings up a larger issue about how the WNBA is perceived and treated. Why is it that incidents like this are dismissed as jokes in certain cities, but when they happen in Indiana, the reaction is one of intense scrutiny? Why does it take something as extreme as a green dildo hitting a player before the league finally takes the matter seriously? It's a question that players, fans, and critics alike are beginning to ask. Why is the WNBA allowing such antics to continue unchecked? If these events had occurred in the NBA, would the response have been different? Caitlin Clark, despite the challenges and the distractions, remains a steady force in the league. Her professionalism and leadership have been on full display throughout the season, and her ability to remain calm in the face of chaos is a testament to her character. In the aftermath of the green dildo incident, Clark's poise only solidified her status as one of the most important figures in the WNBA. Rather than making headlines for controversial statements or stoking further drama, she chose to let her game speak for itself. When Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull posted a playful photo on social media, Clark chimed in with a humorous comment, "Swimsuit brands, please." It was a small moment, but one that reminded fans of the fun and talent the WNBA is all about, before it got hijacked by a dangerous and disrespectful stunt. As the league continues to grow, it faces the challenge of balancing entertainment with safety. The WNBA's increasing popularity has led to more eyes on the league, but with that growth comes responsibility. It's time for the league to take action and ensure that these kinds of incidents are not repeated. Stronger security measures, a zero-tolerance policy for disruptive behavior, and a commitment to protecting the players are all necessary steps moving forward. The WNBA must protect its athletes from becoming the punchline of someone else's game. For players like Cunningham, Clark, and the rest of the WNBA, the stakes have never been higher. They deserve to play the game they love without fear of being humiliated or harmed. The WNBA is a league on the rise, but it cannot continue to grow unless it ensures that incidents like this are stopped in their tracks. Fans, players, and the league alike must come together to make sure this never happens again. If you stand with the players and believe in their right to play safely and respectfully, drop a comment below, hit that like button, and make sure to subscribe for more updates on the evolving situation. The time to act is now. Let's protect the game. Let's respect the players. And let's ensure that no athlete ever has to face such an ordeal again. What do you think the WNBA should do to address this issue? Do you agree with how Caitlin Clark handled the situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates.